Hello, everyone. Welcome again. Today is gonna be different. Um, I'm just gonna be here just very short. I thought we need to talk about something I've been learning lately about reparenting. What is reparenting? Um, At the first time I heard about this, I was thinking about like being parent and toward the children, but actually the word reparenting has a different meaning as well. Reparenting means to nurture yourself, to reprogram yourself. There, as adult, sometimes you've been missing what you actually needed when you were young as a child. In a functional family, as a child, you need your mother, your father, and also you need some guidance. Because children are always just curious about almost everything. Um, so growing up, just like in a single parent family, you'll find yourself you probably missing out a lot. Either the knowledge or something that could be possibly shown to you by your father, but if you're missing a father figure in your life, you won't be able to have that. So as a grown-up person, once in a while you need to reprogram, you need to reset your mind, things that you can do that as an adult. I've seen that happening a lot in adult life. You find they like the toys, and I've heard the stories where parents actually they go to the store with their children, and the things that the kids like, it's the same thing that the parent also likes, and that is healthy. I'm not saying that they're being childish or some people devalue them and they look down at them, saying they are being acting childish. Those are actually things that they missed when they were young. They wanted to have those kind of toys, but for some reasons, maybe the parents couldn't afford it, so they didn't get it as a child. Now, as a grown person, they are working, and then they are able to provide it for themselves to satisfy what they wanted, and also, for their children, if the children have the same interest in the same items. Like I will give that example for myself. I didn't have like a luxury of having like hoverboards, but today I will buy one for my children, and I actually, in the other way, I am helping myself because I would use it as well. I bought it. My children will appreciate it as a gift, but actually, I also want it because I didn't have a chance. I didn't have it when growing up as a child. Things like drones. It's a cool technology. You know, just like having to fly it, and then having it recording you, following you. So those are the fun thing that I always wanted as a child, but you know I could not afford it, and my parent could not afford it at the time. But today I am replenishing that gap in me by helping myself get the thing that I've been missing in the past that I should have had if had my parent could afford it at that time. Um, Now, there's a lot of questions that people keep asking me, like, why do we need reparenting? Why, as a grown person, why do you need those things that are supposed to, be for children? Why do you need it right now? As from the definition, reparenting means like to reprogram you to, you know, as there's a gap growing up that you left a hole, a gap. So by you doing those kind of thing, it is just like fill those gaps, fill those needs to help you replenish yourself, to repair those healing gap, the wound, the missing parts in you, and make you, a whole full person without any gap inside you. And it's also very, very important. And those reparenting, it is done on four pillars. And I believe if you probably know this already, it has four strong pillars, and then you need all those in your life for you to be strong and not so vulnerable to collapsing. We need four pillars, and we're gonna talk at each and one of those in the coming video, I believe. But those four pillars are joy. You of course, by doing those things that you've been missing, and now this time, if you probably have your own children, you'll be doing it together. Not only that you're satisfying yourself, but also you're satisfying maybe your significant other or maybe your children. So in this time is going to be even better because you're not doing it alone. You're doing it with the people you love around you, and then it brings joy in your life. I mean, those are the things that you've always wanted and has been missing in your life, and you needed those. Talking about conscious and unconscious parenting. Just like being a conscious parent is like you doing now that you're doing something that you love, that brings to you joy. You are doing it with a purpose. That's why it says here in the book that you're having a conscious mind and a conscious thought and body. That's why you're doing a healthy choice and a healthy reparenting. Then you are healing your mind, you're healing your body, and it brings to you joy. So your emotional state, that's the next thing that comes there. Your emotional resilience. By if you are happy, of course your emotion, you have joy in your life, you feel loved, you feel like you giving love to other people. We have the emotional resilience there. You will begin to see the difference in you making positive decisions, doing things with a purpose. You are like you can make a good choice. I'm doing this because I know if I do it, and then these are the benefits. You are healing your body, you're healing your emotions, you're healing your physical body, emotions, and then and also it allows for you the space for discovery, self-discovery. You will know that there are things that you are capable of doing that you haven't considered or never thought about it or never thought you could do it. You will discover that maybe you are so talented in one thing or another, things that you've been missing. You will discover yourself. And also loving and discipline. Discipline is a big thing, big aspect of reparenting. Like I say in the beginning, we have people who grew up with only one parent, one side of the parent, and then they're missing out. Like a little girl will learn, the female part of the duties from the mother mostly. A boy will learn most of the stuff and some of the stuff from the father figure in their life. So things like discipline, to care for self and others, you will learn to just to redirect yourself. Knowing that the consequence of that thing is going to be bad, you will redirect yourself. You'll find a solution. What else could I do to make it different way instead of causing harm? And then the other part also is self-care, which is very important. People grow up in a different environment. There's a lot of environmental factor that can cause, like people who live in a cold area, the kind of clothes they wear is different compared to those who live in a warm area. Self-care also include nutrition. So you're eating well, you're sleeping well, like your oral hygiene, you're taking a shower. So those other things also will contribute to you feeling good about yourself. And then you're treating the self that you have. Right now you're treating it well. And then you having enough sleep. All those things will contribute to your mental health as well. I mean, it will make you, when you wake up, you're fully replenished, you have a lot of energy, and then you contribute to you making a positive decisions. It's very important that you have enough sleep. Now, moving forward, we're going to look at the 5 steps to begin the work. What are those work we are talking about? The work that you do on yourself so that you can reprogram or reparent yourself as an individual, because you need to start with yourself. If you do start with yourself, then you'll be able to help other people as well. So among those, we have like a breath. We have learned the 5 to 8, steps to breathe. Like you take a deep breath, you hold, you count up to 5, then give very slow deep breath, then do it again over time. And this one will help reset you. There's a reason for doing that. So it will help you just like calm down and then you know reset your nervous system. The sympathetic nervous system will help you calm down and then reset you. The other thing is intentions. Making decisions. Doing it with intentions mean you are reacting. Like I am going to school because I know if I go to school, then I will get a good job, a better job in the future. And when I get a good job, I will have, be able to support myself, my children, and my family. You're doing it with intention. You should have good intention of doing things. You plan ahead, put things on the calendar, things like that will help you improve your, you know, you, just by writing it down, reminds you, put it in like on top of a refrigerator, on the wall or somewhere, constantly reminding yourself, and it will help you actually make sure you manage more time. And trust me, you'll be amazed to see how much time you will be putting in use. The other thing, one of the steps also is accountability. You want to hold yourself accountable of what you do. Like if you put on your calendar, tomorrow I'm gonna go to the gym at 5 o'clock for at least 1 hour. So you make yourself accountable for that. It's your word, and then you hold yourself accountable. If you say you're gonna do it, and very well, if you do good, it may be you're so tired, maybe you are not feeling, you don't have that motivations, or maybe you're feeling sick. The benefit. If I go to the gym today, I know I'm not feeling well, but later on the results is gonna be perfect. I'm gonna feel better, sleep better, and also you considering putting healthy food in your diet. Like having good sleep. So you put yourself, and also like accountability, reward yourself. There's also like you need to reward yourself. You don't just like to give you motivations. If you run 1 mile today, I'm gonna come home and drink my chocolate milk. Some simple thing like that. You hold yourself available. Keep yourself on check. That way you are on track always, so that you don't lose track of what you put your mind into. And also keep the third one, I believe is the fourth one. You ask yourself, question yourself, what do I need? What do I need to do today? What do I need to do tomorrow? Or keep inventory of what you need to do and also what you have done. And look at it. See how much accomplishment you have made. And if you're not making any accomplishment, ask yourself question, why? Or what could I do? Or what could I have done better to even make it, better? And if you have done better, don't forget, reward yourself. Give yourself a reward, because that's a positive, positive to you. It's good. It helps you. Makes you show you that I did not do this just for nothing. I have actually accomplished something. So it will give you that positivity. Keep going every day. And then the last one, which I actually kind of touch on it a little bit, reward yourself, is acknowledgement, celebrations. Like simple thing. Today I have this list, 5 lists of things that I need to do. I wake up in the morning, I have to run at least 1 mile. I have to lift weight. Maybe you start with 25 to 50, and maybe I need to stay away from coffee, caffeine. Maybe I reduce smoking, maybe 1 cigarette a day. And then at the end of the day, look at all the lists that you've done. And don't forget to check it out. Check it as it happens. So when you get it accomplished, check it out. Check it out from your list. Check it out. That will keep you in track. And at the end of the day, look at your list. Have you accomplished? Start with simple thing like you wake up in the morning, you make your bed, and then you take a shower, and then and then you start your day off from the house. So coming back to the house, you check the list of the things that you made. Those are very helpful because sometimes people, you'll find you wake up in the morning in a good mood, you have all the list of things that you wanted to do today, and then things happen not to be your way when you get out there. A lot of disappointment. Maybe you had a rough day. You feel disappointed coming back home, but looking at simple things like the bed that you've made before you left the house will actually give you the sense of, hey, although it has been a bad day out there, it's not always that bad day. I've had a good day. Look, I've made my bed. That's one accomplishment. So go ahead and practice those. I will begin making videos, and then we will take it from there. So I start today by reparenting, and then going forward we'll just be making videos as we go through. We'll learn together. All right, thank you so much for your time for watching. I will see you in the next video.